robmacca's Tales from the Television.
Right from the very start, Channel 4 was different from the other stations. And I think that's why, as a young 13-year-old, I was attracted to the channel. It was fresh, it was new, it was outrageous, it used swear words. It had a whole new host of programmes that were different from anything I'd ever seen before on television. And I remember in those very early days, back in 1982, having to ask repeatedly my mum and dad if I could watch at least a programme on Channel 4, whether it was the first edition of The Tube or whether it was the first film on Channel 4, Walter, at 9 o'clock. And so it was with great joy the following January my parents bought me the best present a young boy could ever want. No, not that. They bought me a television. A little black and white Decca television sat in my box room, and I remember getting home from school and the very first programme was Snooker on BBC Two. No good for a black and white telly, but have no fear, it didn't stay on BBC Two for very long. I turned that dial to 50 and got Channel 4, and then for the rest of my evenings, every night of the week, I would watch Channel 4 from 4:45, I think it was, it started with Countdown, right through till about 12 o'clock at night when it was finished. I remember, my mum would bang on the wall and tell me to turn it down if it was too loud. But it gave me a whole host of programmes that I would never have seen before. I learned a lot culturally, sexually, and really about life, and it really helped fuel my imagination. So for the early days on Channel 4, I could be really appreciative of the programmes that they brought, and we'll be looking further at some of those programmes. I tell you what, I could do a whole Tales from Channel 4, but that really would be quite boring.
Well, that brings us almost to the end of our first night's programmes on Channel 4. Looking ahead to tomorrow, we're back at 4:45 with Countdown. Cartoon World is at 5:15, and then at 5:30, Everybody Here, a magazine programme for children which reflects Britain's multicultural society. At 6 o'clock, the Cut Price Comedy Show, a truly awful programme not recommended for those with a developed sense of humour. Lucky You, Lucky Me is at 6:30. Jonathan Dimbleby presents a satirical exploration of public and media attitudes towards the Third World. After the Channel 4 News, Brookside, and the second of our dramas set on a Liverpool housing estate. At 8:30, 2020 Vision investigates the controversy surrounding the chemical 2,4,5-T. At 9 o'clock, our film on 4 is First Love, Patang Yang Kipperbang. The film is written by Jack Rosenthal, directed by Michael Apted, whose successes include the recent box office hit Coal Miner's Daughter, and the executive producer is David Putnam, famous of course for Chariots of Fire. The film is a love story portraying the clumsiness of adolescence as a teenage boy prays for his first kiss. At 10:30, Voices is a forum for debate on the arts, chaired by Al Alvarez. The topic tomorrow night is the Jewish example, and whether the Jewish contribution to Western culture is as vital now in the aftermath of the Lebanon War. Then our final programme at 11:30 is Sleeve Notes, with a selection of clips from some of the music programmes coming soon on 4. Tomorrow those featured will include Mike Batt, Duke Ellington, Gil Scott-Heron, and the National Youth Jazz Orchestra. That's programmes tomorrow on 4. Well, as you can see, that's it from us for our first day here on Channel 4. Everyone has started to wend their weary way home. Thank you very much indeed for being with us on this very historic day in British broadcasting. As with any new baby, I hope you'll stay with us and watch us grow. And on behalf of everyone here at Channel 4, can I say thanks again for tuning, and do tune in again tomorrow at 4:45. On behalf of us all, this is Paul Coyer saying take care and have a very good night. Bye-bye for now.